Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man and it's time to make some soap. So today I'm going to be using up some confetti soap. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but when I make a big batch at church, I do have some end shavings like these, and sometimes I give these out, but these are a little on the thin side. Most of the time I shave these down into confetti, and when I've got a relatively full coconut jar like I do now, I'll make a confetti soap. So what I like to do is to put 1/4 of the bottom layer as a solid color, 50% is in the center with the confetti and usually a white color, and then the final 25% is going to be on the top. So what I'm doing today is the solid layers will be aquamarine blue from Crafter's Choice. Then the center layer will be obviously titanium dioxide and the soap shreds, and then the top will also be the blue again. And since I'm going with some of these darker colors and a darker blue, I'm going to use Shave and a Haircut fragrance from Brambleberry. I haven't used this in a long time and I like it. And as I recall, it behaves very well. Brambleberry always says it does. It's one of their top sellers, and I remember having used it and having liked it, and the fact that it holds up really well. So I have my oils here ready to go, my scalding hot lye in the sink ready to do the heat transfer. I am doing the larger batch, although I'm doing it at home today. This is the larger batch that will go back to the church to cure, and it'll go to the street ministry. So enough said, give me a little while to get my oils mixed up and get things ready to go, and we'll get started making the soaps. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and stick blended the first layer up because this cup is really full, and that way you don't have to listen to the stick blender buzzing. And even though this fragrance behaves, I'm hand stirring it at first. But yes, it's doing fine, and I'm going to want this to set up, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a quick buzz. Just a quickie. That's all there is, just to make sure I get everything well mixed in and to help it set up so I'm not waiting forever. And I have my workshop heritage lined with paper because the last time I did this, I overfilled the mold because I used the same base soap, but then I add all those shreds to it. So I'm lining it with paper to give me a little extra room in it, and hopefully I'll be able to get all of this into the mold. And yeah, this was a little thick before I put the fragrance in, and now it's just super, super thin. So, needless to say, that's got to sit for quite some time, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm back for the white, and that set up a little faster than I thought it would, so that's great. So I got a nice solid blue layer. This is already mixed up, stick blended, has the titanium dioxide in, even has the fragrance in, so I'm going to move a little on the fast side. But let's get these end bits mixed in. And then I also have to, let this sit to get thick enough that it will support them, so when I put it in the mold, they won't all sink to the bottom. And it's pretty thin right now. And it's been pretty heavily stick blended with the fragrance, and it has a lot of titanium dioxide, and I did a substantial water discount because of all the titanium dioxide I'm using. Try not to get glycerin rivers. So that's a testament to how well the fragrance behaves. And I do believe that will support itself. Everything's well mixed, so let's get this into the mold. perfectly flat, absolute perfect flat blue layer, which is what I was hoping for. And even though I'm completely convinced it's really hard and will support this, I'm still going to be cautious because I went to great efforts to get that nice smooth layer, and I sure don't want to poke through it. And once again, perfectly smooth. Just that's a testament again to this fragrance and how well it behaves. Warm temperature, a ton of titanium dioxide, pretty hefty stick blending with the fragrance, and still look how jiggly it is. So that's going to have a nice, perfect, smooth layer for the top. So I'll be back when I'm ready for the top layer. All right, I got our blue mixed up. I got the fragrance in. Give it one final quick hit. Let's get this into the mold. And everything is just going perfectly as planned. Once again, I know that's firm, but I'm going to play it safe because I've just gone to extra effort to keep this nice and smooth and have a nice, clean, smooth, flat layer in between. Just look at that. I'm not doing anything on the top. I'm keeping it nice and smooth. So I hopefully will be able to turn the bar upside down and it would look exactly the same. That's just how I'm going to do it. I will spray that with some rubbing alcohol, let it sit 5 minutes and squirt it again to prevent soda ash, and I'll wrap it up and put it to bed, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for the cut. Okay, I'm back and it's time to cut our confetti soap, and everything just went perfectly as planned on the pour. And just, I'm just so pleased with it. And I think the dark blue just goes perfectly with those darker shreds. So let's just cut it. Now these should all look the same, so I don't think I'll cut all three because I don't imagine they'll look any different. But just super pleased with how everything went. Yeah, there we have it. Yeah, these are all going to look the same, so I'll cut the rest of these off camera and line them up and get a picture, but just everything went beautifully on this. And that is what I have for this week. Just super pleased with these. And like always, thanks for watching, and everybody, y'all stay safe, take good care of yourselves, and be blessed, and I will see you next time around. Bye, everybody.